Oh wow, you came in and stole the thunder right there, Pops. I was all ready to get started. What's up, Pops? No, well, welcome everybody to the original MarkZ Whiskey and Wisdom. I know Pops was running around finishing up some dinner stuff, but it looks like he has made it back in time. And so, without further ado, we have got the original MarkZ and Mike Barra.
Hi, kids. How you doing? Excuse me. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. How's it going, guys? How are you? You nice and cool? You cooling? You guys chilling? I'm chilling. I'm really chilling right now.
Oh, actually, it's quite warm down here.
I think you're chilling more than we're chilling.
Yeah, I would guess
on all fronts you're chilling.
Yeah. Certain parts of me are chilling anyway, so that's true.
Apparently, there's crazy amounts of inclement weather across the East Coast and the North going on today or in the next couple of days. I know Riley's planning on over a foot of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last they're like 17 to 21 inches. They're kind of going back and forth, but the general consensus is about a foot and a half.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy polar vortex kind of weekend, and even Alabama's going to get some snow. I heard this morning on my show, somebody from Alabama. So it's one of those times where it's nice to live in Vegas because it's going to be very moderate here. Like,
let's see here.
My birthday
was temperature. Like what temperature?
Oh, like 55, 60 degrees this weekend. Heading up to Boulder City to hang out with the Mushroom Ladies for me and Dave's birthday celebration. That'll be loads of fun. Jim and Regina Mitchell are coming. Two of my favorite.
And again, would you like to tell everybody when that birthday is, Mike?
It's Monday, the 26th. I am an 8. Did I hear you correctly? Or which birthday it is? Or
yeah, yours. No, absolutely no. We wanted to know. We wanted to know when your birthday was. So it's going to be January 26th.
Mm-hmm.
5 days away for those that aren't doing the math.
So feel free, ladies out there, to send me some presents. Feel free.
Yeah. Right.
I got Zach with that one. Zach.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a tough week next year. I think one day we get up to 84. Bit of a heat wave going through.
Wow, that's hot.
We got some days down to 81. I mean, with some nighttime lows as low as 70, 72.
Jesus, and the humidity too, right? That sucks.
Oh man, it's going to be tough.
One thing here, at least you can say it's dry. That's why I got the humidifier going over here. So I got to get that Chernobyl humidifier. I got to get that. That thing is awesome. You guys seen that?
No, I haven't seen that. What's it
it's
called?
A humidifier that looks like Chernobyl with the exploded reactor, and then steam comes out of it. It's awesome. Here, let me go find it.
Do they have the American version of that, and it's like Three Rivers power plant?
Yeah. Chernobyl humidifier.
Oh. All right, here's a golden opportunity. In solidarity with you guys, I'm wearing a long sleeve tonight. Zester's wearing a hoodie. That's solidarity with our friends from the freezing state.
Yeah,
we wish we could be there with you guys, but
I had to crank the AC up. We're well down.
Kukla is Booger trying to get that ice pack. Kukla was asking if you would share the ice pack for a friend.
No, but I can share the effects with a friend.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, wait a minute. Jesse saying now tonight they're an inch of ice or more for the snow for the borough.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, which borough?
Yeah, what is the borough there?
Well, I'm assuming the G borough.
The G borough? It could be the G borough. Now, let's take a look at this.
Yeah, it's a Chernobyl humidifier. It's got the little blown up reactor or the graphite spilled everywhere.
Blows in it. customizable mist modes.
Only $57.99 at the Home Depot.
You know, that's a bargain. I think you could turn around and sell that later for really big money.
The Home Depot.
I just can't believe that Home Depot's carrying it.
They're Patriots.
That seems like a product you would find on Temu.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But probably made by the Chinese. Probably,
yeah.
probably not even authentically Russian or anything, but still.
Yeah. When you see that, go Seahawks. They'll win the Super Bowl.
I hope so. Hope so. Tough game. Toughest challenges this weekend. That's for sure. That's for sure.
And my suggestion is go out and get some practice driving on the ice, folks. You'll be better people for it. I know. Now somebody's going to have an accident and sue me. No, I'm being like, be safe.
Not. Yeah.
Be safe.
That seems like a terrible advice.
Yeah.
Go out and drive on the ice.
Get some practice driving.
No.
Right?
You'll be better people for it. No.
There's nothing like practice when you hit the brakes at 90 miles an hour on the freeway on ice. Guys. Great practice. You know I'm joking. Absolutely joking. Be safe.
Yeah, when does this all start? It's supposed to be coming because we're going to get hit here with a bunch of rain. I know that from the storm. I think the storm's coming right through California, over Nevada, and onto the East Coast, right, where it becomes snow.
Yeah, well, it hits the East Coast, I believe, on Sunday, Saturday night, Sunday. I think is when it's hitting the East Coast, or at least Central North Carolina.
Yeah,
is
nice.
What I believe it is calling for now. Raleigh, just because it's on the main road there, as many of you folks have figured out from the traffic going by when I'm doing a podcast. The snow plows pile it right at the driveway. So you get 4 inches of snow on the ground. You end up with 1.5 foot snowbank right in the end of your driveway to try to get through. So he'll be stuck in for 4 or 5 days, no matter what happens, probably.
Interesting.
Yeah, Rick just wants to know if you want to share Jen's prediction for silver by the end of 2026.
Oh my God. She started out she got one number, I think it was 129. And then she said, wait a minute. She went back and thought about it. And I think she got $530 an ounce by the end of 2026. So I think that's what it was. I have to go back and watch the actual show. But yeah, pretty wild. Well, there we go.
She wouldn't be the only person calling for crazy numbers.
Yep.
I think one of the lowest big banks is now saying we could see $300 this year.
Yeah. Not a surprise.
I
can't tell if I'm
Silver Girl. Your dad was smart. Just got to do it in controlled, safe way. But said my dad would take us down some back roads and now to the mall parking lots to practice handling the car in the snow.
And
we should practice more.
I just want to thank Andy Scheckman for this gift from last year. When he gave it to me, it barely bought a drink at the Wynn Casino where we were having drinks with him. And
now it buys 3.
Now it's going to buy me a pretty decent night at the strip club. So thank you, Andy Scheckman, for the gift. I'm just going to hang on with this sucker. So
I did get a really cool ornament from Jordan. Great guy. He's been key instrumental for introducing me to a lot of some of the Trump side of things, inner circle, but like even sent that cool little, you can turn it into an ornament so you can hang your walking Lady Liberty. That was cool.
People go, is that real silver? And you can say, no, it's not. It's fake silver. But
oh no, all my silver unfortunately went to the bottom of the lake with my guns when I was boating.
No.
It's sad. It really is sad. So, when they come looking, man, it is so sad.
I got a buddy, Kurt Ron, high school buddy.
Lost him on the Titanic when I was crossing.
He's been hoarding silver since like the 1980s, and he's got a lot of it. I'm not going to tell you where he lives, but he's probably pretty happy with the price of silver.
Oh, looky there. Love Jordan. He sent me to say, yeah, he is just super nice, isn't he, Kukla? World class.
Do you have Andy on today?
I did have Andy on today.
Did he have anything interesting to say about the revaluation of gold in Fort Knox or anything like that? Because there's this big mystery. There's this big thing we're supposedly waiting on that happened, a week ago now. Supposedly it actually happened, and we're waiting for them to announce it, and that's supposed to kick everything into gear that we're all worried about or concerned about. And I'm like trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, she was dead on for 2025. She said $60 an ounce by the end of the year, and it was hit 60 about 3 days before the end of the year. So Jen nailed it a year ago. So anyway, so I'm trying to figure out what the big thing is, and it could just be, well, guess what? We found 150,000 million metric tons of gold in Fort Knox, and we're now going to say that it's worth not $42 an ounce, but $4,000 an ounce.
Yeah, well, right now we're sitting at what, 4,800?
Yeah.
Waiting for it to roll.
I don't know. I don't even
Navy D, don't rule it out. There's a good chance we'll see Andy on. So
I don't even track gold anymore because it's like I can't afford it.
47.97.30.
Wow.
And that's where Zester gets to be king of 2026.
Wow. Blizzard
with, all the fractionalization of crypto on gold and everything else. He told you it was coming, and it certainly has been.
Yep. No, it's gonna be nonstop in 2026. You're gonna get a lot more offers and opportunities to start buying gold in fractions.
D Rambo, I hope so too. That really is just so cool. The gold bar whiskey. It is sitting on my desk waiting for a revaluation. I have no idea if it's any good, but it's gonna be the best.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if it's any good.
Just the moment.
Guys, this is not a real gold bar. This is gold bar whiskey. It's it's like plastic. So nobody come breaking into my house to steal my my little bottle of gold bar whiskey.
Gold bar whiskey. Yeah.
So what are you drinking? Are you drinking anything tonight, Zester? I mean, I'm getting bad at this. I didn't even think about it. I had to go get the glass and put my cup up from dinner. I mean, my plate.
No. I'm just hanging out this evening.
I have felt just awful for a week since I quit the prednisone. It's like prednisone withdrawal, so I'm just drinking San Pellegrino here.
I got a cup with ice, and I don't know what I'm going to put in it yet.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel better the last couple days. So, yeah, go Hawks.
Oh, well, somebody's got to, Pop, so you know.
So, who's going to be the new coach of the Steelers?
Guys, I really didn't want to mention that we're in negotiations for me to be the coach, but the cat's on the desk. I know the cat's behind Zester in the window, so the cat's out of the bag. I don't know. They're going so back and forth. There's a big push to get somebody a little more offensive minded because we seem to specialize in either special teams coaches taking it or defensive coordinators taking it. So it would be a major change in the thought process. I mean, they can't ignore the defense because that's been one. It's not as sexy, but it wins games.
Speaking of special teams coaches, do you think John Harbaugh regretted agreeing to that deal with the Giants when the Bills fired Sean McDermott? I could have gone to Buffalo and had Josh Allen, and now I'm in New York with Jackson. Ouch, my head, Dart. Okay. Yeah. Malbec. Somebody's drinking a Malbec. Nice wine. The Whiskey and Wisdom Silver Bar. Yep.
Plastic gold. Well, like part of it's like some kind of plate. Well, it's part of it's glass, part of it's plastic, but it all looks like gold. Yeah, just think of Mark trying to run up down the sidelines. It's gonna happen, folks. that divine healing is on the way.
Yep.
Yeah, Booger. You shouldn't show your medals. Don't worry about that noise at night. It's nothing. It's the cat.
Chernobyl smart humidifier.
You really didn't think about just leaving a ounce of silver sitting on your desk. Just a handful of years ago. You're like, oh, it's got some value. Now you're like, well, crap. You don't leave $100 bills laying around.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Mike does because
I do. Yeah,
that way. But
actually, I don't leave them laying around. They all find homes. Behind a little G-string, they find homes. So.
Somebody's got to be humanitarian minded and help those single moms through college.
Right. It may as well be me. So.
Yep.
Real saint.
Yeah, do you Eric again. Everybody's like, any Gentel this evening?
Hey, look at
No.
Karen Griffith drinking Medalla tonight, their last night in Puerto Rico, and then back to the Ohio snow.
Oh, Karen, that is going to be so difficult because you picked a beautiful week. Maybe a little rainy today, but you picked a beautiful week to be here, and you got to go back to like in the midst. Karen, there's if it were a day or two later, you'd probably have to stay in Puerto Rico because you won't be able to fly in. You're flying in right before they close the airports.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Mike, the real humanitarian. Make it rain.
I am spreading the wealth, man. I spread the wealth. And I get a little something out of it too. Well, not a little something, kind of a big something. I get really big something, ladies, out of it.
Let's see, Elena Moore. I've got some Pappy Van Winkle for the win. Bring it on. I hear you. I love that one.
All right. So let me ask you a question. Does the world really need another Batman movie? Do we need one? Because they just announced the casting on the next Batman movie, and I'm like, does the world even need a Batman movie? Did we need any Batman universe movies after the Christopher Nolan trilogy? Did we need any for like 25?
No, the Christian Bale one was pretty good.
That's it. That defined it for me. It's like, that's Batman. Okay, that's the cool.
It's supposed to be kind of that whole dark whatever, but now we don't even know Batman's a bat. It's kind of like Sparrow Man because he identifies as a bat. I mean, I don't even. It's after they brutalized Spider-Man, they brutalized the Hulk. They've taken all the fun out of all of them.
Yeah,
well, they're just continuing to try to beat the dead corpse of Marvel and the superhero movies for as much money as they can possibly get them to spit out. They're not going to stop until people quit watching.
Meanwhile, that horse has been at the glue factory for a long time, and kids are already putting it all over their Elmer's glue on their
keep watching enough
rainbow
of it,
things are taken home to mommy and daddy and everything else. Yeah, boy, I'm going to burn in hell for that one.
Yeah, Kukla, your Bears played well. They should have won, but they didn't.
Yeah, I think Bears got robbed. The Bears. How much trouble can I get in? And sometimes, guys, on Whiskey and Wisdom especially, you have to say things just for effect. It's fun.
Yeah, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah, Billy, do kids even know what Elmer's glue is? That's a good question.
I think so. I think they still use it in schools, don't they? For certain functions.
I don't know what the kids huff nowadays.
Ooh, what's the real reason why 3 military Poseidons, 2 KC-135 strato tankers or refuelers, a single Airbus helicopter circling around the Seattle area?
We're invading Seattle. That's why. Probably security for the game this weekend. That's what I'm thinking.
With playoffs, that Mike is probably very accurate.
Playoffs? Can I load up? You know what? Let me see if I can.
Yeah, where's the NFC Championship game?
It is in Seattle.
When would that be?
That would be Sunday.
It makes sense then. I bet you would see similar security flying over the AFC Championship game as well.
You want to play that clip I just uploaded there?
Yep. Hold on here. Hopefully, it won't get me in any trouble.
Because there is going to be a playoff.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Hold on. In order for me to do that, I'm going to have to come in so I can add some sound.
Oh, I can hear it.
Yeah. No, you can, but
playoffs.
Wait a minute.
I do this football show with Jim. With Jim and Izzy and Brian Engelman.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a
game. Every time. So we do this thing on the football show that we do, Strictly Football, me and Brian Engelman and Izzy and Jim Mitchell. And every time somebody says the word playoffs, we play that clip. Playoffs? What are you talking about, playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Classic. If you're not a football fan from the 1990s, you don't know the reference, but it is a classic moment.
What is everybody's silver prediction for the year? Mike, what's yours?
Well, I'm just gonna go with Jen. Jen nailed it this year, so if she says 2,900, that's what I'm banking on. That's what I'm banking on.
Wait,
baby.
2,900?
That's what she got. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure. I hope I'm not misstating that, but she nailed it. Nailed it this year.
Wow.
Well, I want that to be true, so I'll just go with that.
Yeah. Broncos Patriots game might be wicked with the weather. That's going to be real football.
I wonder if that's going to affect the outcome. I mean, when Jared Stidham is your quarterback, you got to cover for him somehow, right? I wonder how they're going to do that. I don't know. How about breaking your leg on the last play of the game, which is like a handoff? So
I'm still like 2,900.
Yep.
Well, looks like it might be the year I get to retire then. Well, the problem is for silver go 2,900, which means the currency went to the crapper. And while it sounds really cool, probably ain't going to buy you too much.
Yeah. You're going to need a wheelbarrow of cash to buy a loaf of bread, but
Or you can just keep a little junk silver laying around.
you'll have a really, really, really pretty profit chart to look at.
Wow.
Yeah, I think if silver goes to 2,000, gold at 5,000 is seriously undervalued, unless you meant 50,000. I mean, guys, don't forget. I mean, we had Jim Rickards calling for $500 to $1,000 silver, I believe it was, and 20-some thousand an ounce gold. And he's like, it may sound crazy, but
Loads of fun. Did you see that the secret?
Yeah, Rick, no, I'm definitely not saying don't invest. No, what I'm saying is if you want your money to be worth anything, you should really consider it.
Okay. Did you see Trump at Davos today? That was pretty hilarious. He just slam dunked right in their faces. It was great. And then they all submitted. I love how they all talk big until Daddy shows up, and then they all just give him whatever he wants.
It was classic art of the deal.
Yep.
I don't know why people don't just read his book.
Yeah.
Read the book.
That's like in the movie Patton, when Patton hits Rommel and he says, "Rommel, you magnificent bastard, I read your book." You know exactly what Rommel was going to do. So it's not true though, because Rommel was actually not there during that battle. But
Andy talked about some of the numbers that he think make sense, and he was not far off of those $300 to $500 numbers.
But that's kind of assuming, though, that nothing changes really seriously economically. That's like silver has the same function in the economy that it has now, which could be different.
Yeah, and its role's changing. It's becoming money again, on top of being an industrial metal.
Yeah.
It went from basically money to industrial, back to money and industrial.
Yeah.
Tiny Dancer, I like that. We're all retiring this year. Daggone Skippy. Daggone Skippy. Fair Lady, I saw that Newsom was a little butthurt. He didn't get invited up there to speak. But the scent tore him a new butthole.
Yeah, that was funny.
Let's see. Grandpa was captain in Patton's Third Army. I see somebody else. George Patton was Trump's father in his belief.
There are people who think that.
He certainly, his personality is similar to Patton.
And he resembles Patton physically. He does.
Ooh. All right. This would be a good one for us here on Whiskey and Wisdom. I want to hear the funniest ideals to tell people about our blessing without telling them that we're heavily blessed. I sold my shares in the, cat wrestling league. Any thoughts on that one?
Oh, yeah. How did I suddenly have all this money? That's a good question. That's actually a thought.
Well, it really is. It's the craziest thing. So, I went to visit Mike in Vegas, guys, and, we're just sitting there at the pub, and there's this big bachelorette party. and they invited Mike and I to the strip club. We get there, of course, and it's guys dancing, which was really awkward. But it's amateur night, and a couple of whiskeys in, I decided why not give it a try on the stage, and I made so much money. They were just throwing the $100 bills in my G-string, so now I'm wealthy.
Yep. In the mankini, they threw it
in the mankini. Yes, in that same mankini.
Change into, yeah.
I made it rain
like
with the mankini. I mean, that might be my, if I'm coming up with something totally off the wall and unbelievable.
I think I'll just say I
believe.
I played the Wheel of Fortune slot in the casino, and yeah.
Ship came in, had a good investment. Booger, you made a good investment. I want to bet with Booger.
Well, I mean, if you're doing it seriously, I just say, I had a crypto thing that just went good. It was really awesome. Sold at the right time. I got out. Nice crypto thing. I took advice from Zester and invested in a certain crypto play, and it just worked out for me. Something.
Yeah. What was going on with Macron in the sunglasses? Was he hungover? Did his wife give him another black eye?
Would not be the first.
Where did I get all this money? William Shatner really, really likes me.
Well, I worked on a couple of books with Daniken, and he thought fondly of me.
Yeah.
So lots of French toast muffins. Let's see. A tax return from Somalia.
That's good. I like that. Yeah. Oh, I had a Somalian daycare in Minnesota.
Yeah, that's it. I had a Somali daycare. I was providing care for handicapped people in Ohio. Isn't that one of the latest?
Is that the new scam?
Yeah, I think like so many millions to this one company that hasn't been in business for many years, but they've still been getting their check every year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're going the wrong
these
direction.
These fraud are starting to run together, unfortunately.
Because people are then going to ask to borrow money. I think you need to go with something that like immediately makes you seem like a maniac. Like, well, I found out that if you just like keep saying yes to all the credit cards, they'll just keep giving you more money. Like stuff like that. Like go with answers that won't have them asking you for anything, because you're all giving them a bunch of answers.
No, I got it.
Just gonna ask them for
money
all the time.
You make them feel good and worry about it. Say, well, I just got a really bad health diagnosis and I can't take it with me.
Yeah. Well, when you only have but so much time, and I decided to max out all my credit cards. Like, go with anything besides, hey, I got a lot of money.
You just look at him and say, I'm a pimp.
Yeah. Yeah.
My pimp name is Herbie.
That or you go with, well, actually, you could help contribute. Would you like to subscribe to my OnlyFans?
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Well, that one, I got to figure out what whiskey I'm drinking.
They don't call me Long Dong Silver for nothing.
Wait, had a bake sale. Wait, what was the city that was shutting down the bake sales? Could have a business license for the bake sales and lemonade stands.
I don't know, but
that was way back in the Rush days. Corey, we talked about the bond news.
I answered an email from Nigeria.
Well, that princess finally paid.
I know a Nigerian prince, yeah.
Sending everybody on the wrong track.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, Charlie, OnlyFans with a gold mankini. I'll be laid back going, giving my best sexy look to the ladies in my mankini.
We don't really want to see that, Mark. Honestly.
I don't either. And they don't either. There might be some crazy enough to think they do, but they'd have to worry about their eyes. Glue gloves, Elmer's, make it happen. Yeah, what do you guys want to talk about this evening?
I don't know. I'm looking for something in the news.
See, Sluggo's been compiling your dating advice and just turned it into a coffee table book and is now independently wealthy.
There you go. That's how I did it. I'm. Oh yeah, that's a great one. Oh, I'm a dating coach. That's where my money comes from.
Sugar hooker. What kind of woman are you looking for? Sorry. That's a name. That's a handle name.
Sugar hooker. Yeah.
Yeah, who's sending? Yeah, this is important. Who's signing up? Which ladies are sending you a cake for your birthday?
I do not know. I hope some. It would be nice. I know Regina's going to make me one because she's just that kind of person.
Night of the Seven. Regina will probably make you one. Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Is that? Oh, yeah, it is that Game of Thrones spinoff. It's supposed to be really, really good.
Is it?
That's what I've heard.
I've not seen the episode yet, but I read those books, I believe. I think those are the Dunkin' Egg.
I rewatched the entire Spartacus series over the last month or so, and it's like that was from 2011 to 2013, and I'm like, this is actually good television. And I don't know if I've watched a show since then except Game of Thrones. But it's just amazing how good it was. It's horribly violent and gruesome and sexual, but it's amazingly good television. Like,
here's some fun ones. Gary brought up one, and Joe O. I made the theory now that we all need to be more like Spock, far more logical. Doesn't mean he's not emotional. He just very much controls them and things with logic. Because
Vulcans are supposed to not be emotional at all, but Spock does have emotions because he's half human, so he genetically has them. So he has to repress them like more than the average Vulcan does and fight to be remain. That was his whole conflict in life. As McCoy once said to him in a very memorable scene, you know why you're not afraid to die, Spock? Because you're more afraid of living, because you're afraid that one day something's going to just burst out and you're going to have a feeling and it's going to be the end of you. And you're afraid of that. That was Spock's essential conflict.
Here's a good conspiracy theory on world population. World says 8 billion. Real numbers may be less than 2 billion.
There is a woman out there that says China's only got 500 million people. They don't have a couple of billion. It's only 500 million Chinese. And I'm like, well, maybe. I mean, Mao did kill a lot of them. So, I wonder if that's true. A lot of things have been.
China even knows.
A lot of things have been lied. We've been lied to about a lot of things.
Yeah, wait, what's that like fog settling on top of hecklefish? Are you trying to steam hecklefish?
My humidifier. Yeah, I'm yeah.
You're steaming hecklefish.
It can be tasty.
Yeah, China did kill off a lot of women or sent them to the United States for adoption, there were, if you guys remember the 80s, there were reports of them like basically throwing baby girls away.
Well, if they really
I don't know how much of that was true and how much of that was propaganda, but China's been very open saying that they have population issues moving forward because of their, one child, one family
policy. Yeah. Well, I mean, that was verifiable, and it was verified that in families at that point, if you came in and you had an issue, it was an abortion. That wasn't a question.
If China
controlled genocide.
If China really had 2 billion people, wouldn't they periodically have famines and starvation and not be able to feed them all? I mean, but we never hear about that. Are they just that good at repressing what really happens, or do they really not have that many people?
I don't think they have that many people because we keep hearing about the leftover women in China.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we hear about it in Japan too.
Yeah.
But we keep hearing about the leftover women, the women that hit 30 and aren't married with children, and how there's so many of them in China. But we're that one child rule. Something doesn't logically jive here, and I don't know the answer because I'm not there. I'd have to expend some mental energy and do some research, which
we don't want to do.
Oh God.
I've watched some documentary type things on it, and essentially it's all that everybody's in the wrong place. All the guys leave the small towns to go get factory jobs in the big cities. They don't actually get paid enough to essentially exist, besides just to support themselves. And so there's very, 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 very few eligible suitors.
Have you followed any of this lying flat? Is what they call, well, what the translation to English comes across as going on in China, Mike?
No, I don't know what you're referring to.
Let me pull up YouTube and do a quick search for that one, just so that to give folks just some kind of idea. What
essentially, it's a lot of people that have just given up. They don't care, and so they do whatever is the minimum of the required work in terms of the social benefits and etc. And that's it. At least that's what I think you're referring to, Pops. I know I'd seen that one in Japan that it was
basically lying flat, China's silent revolution. These folks in their 20s, 30s, normally productive years, the unemployment rate is gotten so high that it's not worth going to try to find the job. They're not there. They're paying so little that you're going to barely survive. So why don't you just barely survive?
Yeah.
So they're pretty much lying flat, doing nothing.
Yeah, just don't buy anything.
Just don't consume. Basically, just enough to eat and survive, and that's it. Laying in their bed all day. You got younger people that will share. I mean, you'll have a bunch of them in a small one because they can't afford their own places, so they just all share, and they pretty much lay around all day. Pull their money because, that's, you want to talk about hope being gone and sad. That's here in the States, we do a similar thing. We just put them in the basement with video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that to me is really sad. Super, super sad in my book. Don't they call that starfish in the U.S.? Yeah. All righty. Anyways. Yeah, we have to get Dave on for your birthday show.
Yeah. Maybe not. It's up to Dave. Dave could come on right now if he wanted to.
I think I got him to appear once when we did something from Vegas or Wave or something. Oh, yeah, the Ahern.
And one of the Christmas
one of the Christmas ones. That's right.
This last one he was around. So.
Wait, what about the snow in Russia? There's snow in Russia?
Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of it's fake AI stuff, but there was I don't know, a couple 3 feet of snow in some areas of Russia, which does happen in Russia, especially in Siberia. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Russia's a little more northern than we are, guys. It's like living in Canada.
They're more used to the snow. So.
Let's see. Lots of evil with their children and humans all over. Thought about China, one child as well. Evil may have occurred. Organs in demand. Human traffickers. I like my human traffickers and my pedophiles just like I like my tea. Nobody's gonna ask, huh?
No, sorry.
In a bag and underwater. Yeah, no. All right. Mike froze.
I did? Did I freeze?
Yeah.
Well, I'm still not getting that one.
Wait, like I like my tea in a bag underwater?
Oh, I thought you said teeth. Tea.
No,
in
tea,
a
like
bag
as in
underwater?
a tea bag, like Lipton tea,
Okay,
Earl Grey.
tea. Okay.
Yeah. I like my human traffickers
Okay,
and pedophiles just like
that
my
adds
tea.
up.
Yep, in a bag underwater.
Hot water as well.
Oh, yes. That is great. I did mean to do this. Of course, these guys are falling flat on me. The last Tuskegee Airman passed away.
Oh, wow.
And just meant I did it this morning with a coffee, just a toast to him. Let me see if I can pull up a Last of the Tuskegee Airmen died, Lieutenant Colonel George Hardy. The last surviving Tuskegee Airman combat pilot passed away. Oh, he passed away back in September? Huh.
He's 100.
Somebody reported it this morning, and I thought it was some time back. Yeah, one of the last, General Woody Woodhouse celebrates his 99th 7 days ago. George Hardy, one of the last. Now, yeah, there's conflicting reports as to whether he did die or didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go to Twitter and find out if he died.
That's where you get all the real news.
Yep. All right, somebody let me know on that one. Yeah.
Apparently there's some basketball player named George Hardy. Okay, so no, I can't get any.
All right, you guys let me know. But if he'd already passed away, then I am sorry I didn't toast you when you did. That is a storied crew. Am I that far behind in chat? Ooh, I was way behind in
I think
chat.
what's going on is every time I go to look at something on Twitter, I freeze. Let me check this.
You have been constantly freezing back.
So I'm going to go. Am I frozen now? Am I frozen at all now?
You're not frozen now.
No, you are.
Now I'm going to click on the Twitter tab and let's see if I freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're already
He froze. Oh, what a view. Yep, you froze.
Okay. Same thing's been happening on my StreamYard broadcast with Jen. When I go over to the Rumble side to read questions, I freeze. Oh, there's Dr. Sarah Brodsky. She finally showed up. Hi, Sarah.
Dr. Sarah. Let's see. When Trump reopened all the mental health institutions, they're going to have a football team. Gavin Newsom's team is going to be the California Crazy playing the Minnesota Loopholes.
Yeah.
But Harry Stewart Jr. just died.
Okay.
Colonel Hardy, thanks for service. I'm just reading a few of these. Got a sugar mama? I mean, I'm not opposed to sugar mamas.
No, not me either. In principle,
I mean, now that I'm a a struggling single father trying to get my kids through college, working, dancing, gonna need some sugar mamas to come in and make it rain for that mankini look.
That's correct.
Yep,
that's absolutely correct.
Wait. Hey, you. All right. See, we got Mike here. This is a good person to ask these questions to. I'm losing my mind in Minnesota. Usually moon comes up in the east, right? Now it's in the west. You want to sound off on that one?
I don't know where the moon comes up.
Gosh, you're a bad alien guy.
I don't know about that one, but yeah, that's the kind of thing. I know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, but the moon, probably follows the same pattern, but I don't know. But that's like when you debate like a flat earther or a 9/11 crazy pot or we fake the moon landings guy. You always think you're prepared, and then they come up with something like, well, the moon rises in the west and not the east or something like that. And I'm like, they always come up with something you never thought of, right? And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought we were going to debate all the usual stuff about the Van Allen radiation belts and all that, but no.
Yeah, just reading some of these as they were talking about the Tuskegee Airmen in the background.
Harry Stewart Jr.
They're telling you when you look at just what some of those men went on to do, from school principals to great things, just really pretty cool, really cool. Billy, those are sugar grandmas at my age.
Yeah,
I'm afraid that's accurate for mine as well. Yeah, Dr. Sarah, you didn't. Well, I mean, you're married, so it's not like as important.
Yeah, you don't need it
dating
anyway.
advice, but you can like live vicariously through the crew here.
But no, you didn't really miss anything because people haven't been asking me. So There's not enough single guys in this chat, I don't think, Mark. There need to be more.
Oh, no, there's a lot of single guys in this chat. Many of them are just afraid to date anymore.
I don't.
Not that it's any, much better on the female side, but.
Oh, it's better. It's better. I just saw an Instagram influencer just posted. She broke up with her boyfriend, so she went on a weekend to Cabo and slept with 23 guys that weekend. I'm like,
wow.
This is why we can't have nice things in America anymore, guys. It's like, really, sweetie? It's like, and then she posts it on social media. It's like, just disqualify yourself from ever having a serious relationship again, please. Just disqualify yourself.
23.
I don't know, but I bet she's got an OnlyFans link you could subscribe to.
Probably.
Rick, it's only single guys here with cats.
Yeah.
Unmarried with Cats is going to be the new podcast.
Unmarried with Cats, starring Zester Zerfos.
Zester, Mark, and Mike. Unmarried with Cats. Mountain Gold is Booger single only for you. Booger's got him lined up outside the door.
Hey, Cosmic Ray says she's single and not afraid to date. There you go.
Yeah, she qualifies for the song "Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places." She really does. May not have found love, but she definitely found a disease. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you have them put some penicillin in your martini, okay, sweetie?
Yeah, well, Alley Cat, I know this is part of the problem. It's not easier for women. My daughter says she only sees soy boys, no real men, and she's not interested in non-men. Well, Alley Cat, it's because the real men don't even waste their time going out anymore. I know quite a few of them. I have a son that's that way, and it's rare to even get him out because when he does go, it's cuckoo. Cuckoo Cocoa Puffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you should hear some of his stories as he attempts and just what shows up for, Woo.
Well, there's a book in there somewhere he should write,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what he should do. We should start tracking Riley's experiences as a 29-year-old conservative in today's world. Free thinking conservative. What? I wouldn't even use conservative. Let's just run with free thinker. It would definitely be worth vlogging that.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get some women to do the same thing.
Who likes
says, I'm single with 3 cats.
Been dating until they come to their senses. Been dating until they come to their senses. About 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, you single ladies, just come to Vegas. I will entertain you for a weekend. We will have fun.
Here we are. We're getting Booger set up. I think Booger's going to be out of here. He's going to be heck no. I'm single by choice with 6 cats, quilting for life. Single, no cats.
6 cats. That's a lot of cats.
That's a lot of cats. That's a lot of litter box. Michelle, 55, single, refused to cheat on my cat. Intend to stay there. Doing a bed, and the furry one said no. Oh. Yeah, this is great. You guys are awesome.
7 litter boxes. Wow. That's a lot of scooping.
Wow.
Anyway, Lucy C. Not Lucy says, happily single for 30 years, been too busy being a single mom for 20. If you've been a single mom for 27 years, you need to kick your kids out of the house, okay? It should only take 18. Well, unless you had a bunch of kids.
Yeah, Gigi, I mean, it's not unusual where you're at. Gigi said I'm pretty happy hanging out with German Shepherd Bella. A lot more fun, no drama.
Gigi, if you have a lot of drama in your dating life, you should examine very closely the men that you're picking to date.
I don't think she has any drama.
That's
She
where
just-
the problem is. That's where the problem is.
What was Zester's big date story? Oh no, there wasn't a big date story. I was talking about Riley, my other son, Sherry. Maybe we can talk him into a whiskey and wisdom one time. Yeah, who's that? Yeah, which cat is that one? That one's
that's Tino.
Tino.
See.
Yeah, I couldn't see eyes. That's how I tell them apart.
Well, they do definitely have very distinct eyes.
You know, Tina's eyes are like very distinct.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sorry. I'm reading some of you guys' comments. What? I mean, come on. Who's come up with something fun to discuss? A couple of my cousins really enjoyed the Wizard of Oz show in Vegas lately. Have you gone, Mike?
No. The Wizard of Oz is satanic, and I'm not going to go sit through that bullshit. So no. Zardoz,
Wizard of Oz,
but yeah,
satanic. And now I'm curious.
Yeah, so, no, I'm trying to think of a good reason to go to the Sphere because I haven't gone yet. But I
really want to go see the Sphere.
They aren't giving me a good reason. I mean, the U2 concert movie, okay, listening to them play 30-year-old song. I mean, I could have gone for like $500 or $600 when they were here actually live, but I'm like, I don't really want to sit through a bunch of 30-year-old songs that I've heard a million times. So no. And now they have a movie of the U2 concert at the Sphere, which could be interesting, but then I'm like, it's $99, and I don't know.
Hey, Jeff, well played because of the cats. He said, I won't trust anyone more than 3 cats because he knows Zester's got 3 cats. Don't get a 4th, man. You'd be out. So week 1 after the RV, which casino are you renting the entire thing out for the party, Mike?
I'm not renting anything out until my NDA, if I have one, is expired. Then we'll.
All right. If we don't have an NDA, what kind of celebration parties here are being thrown? I'm thinking about just buying a couple thousand cupcakes and little bags of Cheetos. And
well, Jen and I have talked about having
Jen and I party unless there's cupcakes and Cheetos.
We've talked about having a big party in Vegas. Maybe at a big casino, just a big party, have a piano player, dinner, celebration, invite Wolvie and Sky Prince and all you guys out. All of you guys come on out.
Yeah. You're getting some attention over there.
Yeah.
I've got a cat right there. You can't right there. She's like sitting on the mouse pad. I had to move the mouse.
He just got bold enough to get on the desk. I think that's his way of saying, why the heck are you still up and talking?
Yeah, it is pretty late. You've been getting I think you went old fast. You go to bed earlier and earlier.
I tend to fluctuate back and forth. I've got it's an odd case of the Benjamin Button.
Nature girl. I'm going to get drunk. 1 rum and Coke should do it. Let's Go says we should do it at the Trump Hotel.
Trump would be a good location. I was just there Saturday. I was just there. Ran into some interesting people.
No, I'm going to go.
Mike likes to stay out loud. Although that steakhouse at the Ahern was awfully good that we went to, Mike. But really want to try it.
It's closed. They closed it down. Not enough traffic over there. Yeah. There
wasn't a whole lot of business going on. But it was really good.
Well, the Ahern is kind of an out-of-the-way hotel in many ways, and it doesn't have a lot of the things that draw people in. So it's just probably just didn't have enough business. It's too bad.
Yeah, I hate that form.
It was a good steakhouse, though. Thank you for dinner, by the way.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. I'm kind of offended by the Golden Steer name, but I still want to go try it.
Oh, it's supposed to be the best. It's supposed to be the best.
So I shall have to try it.
I'm going to get drunk. 1 rum and Coke should do it.
Yeah, I thought that one was funny. She's out. You're gonna have to start practicing touring whiskey and wisdom. Get your liver prepped and ready. No, I embrace folks' sobriety here. You never need to feel pressure to drink.
So Gigi is coming back. She says the right one will come along one day. I don't know if she's responding to Kukla or if she's saying for herself. But here's the thing. No, he won't. You have to go out and find him. You have to take action. If you want a man in your life, or if a man and you want a woman in your life, you have to go out and meet people. You do. That's the only way it happens. If you stay at home with your 6 cats, it's not going to happen. Don't sit there and wait for something magical. God can only help you if you help yourself.
Wait, is this going to be that whole
channel Ants Canada? Ants Canada.
Wait, what?
Ants, like little tiny ants,
right?
Or amigos. Ants Canada. It's the name of a channel. It's got 10 million plus subscribers.
Never heard of it.
And I was just saying, I don't know. He seems to be very, very happy just building giant ecosystems for little tiny animals. And, maybe that's the answer. But have you ever seen those? I know people were talking about all their different pets and such. But he builds giant life-size terrariums, essentially, for animals.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
He'll even pit, different types of ants against each other and have them battle over the terrarium type deal. I was just curious with everybody with all their different pets, and somebody said an aquarium. And I know from seeing some of those, look at that photo. Those the size of the terrariums and such that they put together.
Wow.
But it made me think of that.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I want that gig where I just go around and all I do is build cool things for animals. Dude, 6.8 million. He is getting paid to build catios and stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa. All right, we need to invite him to Puerto Rico to build one for us. Joint venture.
Yeah.
It's really cool. He built one where it recycles its own water, so it has its own ecosystem. And then, essentially, it has enough predators and enough prey to where it just exists perpetually, just its own world.
Yeah.
In spaces.
Now, where is he actually located? I know it's
Thailand or something like that. It's somewhere in
China,
Southeast Asia.
Yeah, because I'm going to say it looked tropical outside. This is just crazy.
Yeah, builds all the little ecosystems. So goes out, catches all the animals, and they're huge.
It's nuts. This is the world we're headed towards,
But
where machines make everything. We just
putting everything into context. That would be I have absolutely sworn off the idea of other human beings and human contact like that. That I feel like. Well, once you've built rooms that a human could live in, just so that your ants can exist there, it's extremely cool. Though I have no interest in most of the insects or anything, but the channel is super interesting.
I'm gonna leave that one up. I'm gonna end up
watch some of the old ones. I haven't watched any of the new ones. I just remember that one just popped into my head, and I watched some of the really old little videos, and it was super cool. And the community named the different ant tribes and everything. It was a good time. There's a reason that channel does so well.
I feel like I'm part of some strange sci-fi movie I watched a long time ago about what the world's going to be like. Just absolutely nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's kind of logical that we would head that way unless we have some kind of renaissance, some kind of stoic period where everybody wants to contribute to the world and society and culture. But AI and robots probably going to get to the point where you don't need to. All right. I'm going Amish.
Yep.
New podcast.
That's it.
On Amish. Yeah, where are you vacationing after the RV, Mark, Mike, and Zester? You know, it's kind of tough to talk about vacations when you live in vacation land.
I live in Vegas. I mean, I don't know. I'm going down to the Strip. I mean, I don't know.
Mike will come here to Puerto Rico, and we'll go to Vegas.
There we go. Yeah, I'll fly to Puerto Rico so we can all come to Vegas and have a weekend.
See, exactly.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I haven't even thought about that because it just keeps being so elusive. So, I'll worry about that when I have the problem. And I don't know that I'm going to take a vacation. If I have to stay quiet for 3 months or something, I'm just going to disappear. I'm just going to tell everybody, see you in 90 days on all my social media and completely disappear. And if I don't, then I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. If there's an NDA and it requires and I'm not allowed to say anything, that's exactly. I'll see you guys however long it is. If it's 90 days, 90 days. If it's 30, 30. If it's 120, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll be like, see you in that amount of time.
Yep. You're not going to hear a word from me, so.
I'll buy a new phone for a family and disappear.
I might go to California and look for a summer house in California or something like that so I can get out of this heat. That would be good.
Yeah. How about you, Zester? What do you think?
Oh, yeah. My idea of vacation will just be not doing anything. I'll probably be still doing things during that time, but I'll be, doing some research, making some purchases, and not really doing anything different besides not doing anything, not having to worry about anything normal.
Yeah.
We have Larry is in the house. Larry, they're going to be piling on to say hello, brother. It's good to see you. Be some excited folks there. Somebody saying the Maldives.
Yeah.
Nah, the Maldives are pretty, but that whole legally you're not even supposed to wear a bathing suit in the Maldives because it's Islamic. I don't know. It's pretty, but it's weird.
Bora Bora. Japan. Someplace I've never been. I don't know.
Now that is, I might actually be able to go there and
there's a zip line in Japan where you can zip line into Godzilla's mouth. I might go there. You can zip line right into this big giant Godzilla sculpture. That'd be cool. Want to do that?
There's definitely places in Southeast Asia that I would want to see, but I wouldn't be planning on traveling or anything as soon as it happened. I would be probably
wait for the world to
for a
settle.
year or so that I wouldn't plan on leaving the United States type deal.
I bought myself a new pen fishing rod. It's supposed to finally be here Friday for Christmas for myself, and I think I'm gonna go hang out with my new best friend. Maybe take my sons fishing and my daughter. Well, she likes to go fishing too, so go fishing with the kids.
That'd be really nice. That'd be really nice. Go fishing with the kids. Me personally, I'd rather poke needles in my eyes than go fishing, but you guys.
Oh my God, it's because you've never gone fishing with anybody that knows what they're doing.
Yeah, well, it's being eaten alive by mosquitoes and stuff like that. It's just not really my thing.
Sorry, I'm laughing at that one. What's real? Why are you putting kids through college if college is a scam? Well, one, I'm no longer playing that game. So, but the comment on the strip dancing, that one was funny. Putting single, through college.
Somebody's asking about Valentine's Day advice. Now that will happen the week before Valentine's Day. We will do that.
But people need to start planning. We may need to come up with some good ideas for Valentine's dates before next week.
If you're a guy, it's a Saturday this year. If you're a guy, plan on going out. I'm just telling you, plan on going out.
2-week sailing school in Thailand.
Okay.
Yeah, just be careful of anybody you pick for your first mate. She might look pretty,
but she might not be a she.
See, Gigi gets it. I love deep sea fishing. So much fun. Went to Padre one year. No, it's you just haven't gone with the right people, or you would love fishing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like, Mike, it's like hunting. It's not like hunting that I really loved. It is being out in nature that I really loved.
Nature, yeah, where you
nature, and it's a good way to be in nature.
Shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And plus, I love eating good seafood, and when you catch it yourself, it's very rewarding. Well, even like hunting was rewarding as a young man. You know, to kill it, skin it, put it on the plate. I mean, you never kill just to kill. That's I don't know.
That's not
just
good.
that's just bad in my book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just noticed the time. Guess we do need to start wrapping things up.
Yeah, we are. We're at well over an hour. Or well, over an hour.
Boy, that's one rough ocean though. The Sea of Cortez.
Really?
And cold.
Os
The
Parrilla.
F are the letters you're working for. That water will chill you, but it is like insanely deep, and the whales are pretty neat to look at. Oh, yeah, I'm going to leave that one right there.
Yeah, we can't click on that one.
No, we can't click on that one.
Can't click on that one. Yeah. I don't know. It's like I don't know that I would do much of anything. Like I said, go to LA.
I might just like
house.
I might just stay home, read all of the books and series that I've really wanted to and haven't had the time to sit down and do, or maybe see if I can find that old laptop and edit some of my writing.
There you go. There you go. Book on economics, Mark?
No, it was Pontifications on Nothing and Everything.
Ah. Okay.
Modern age philosophy, man. Okay,
Ooh.
not really like modern age whatever.
Mm.
Anything you want to say in closing there, Mike? Other than we RV in 11 minutes and it is $14.
All I know is we're just waiting for one guy to turn the ignition key, push the button, start the whole process, and he hasn't done it yet. So we're just waiting on that one guy. That's it. I don't know. No, other than that, looking, I'm nervous about the Seahawks game, and it sucks that a sporting event, which might be manipulated by the officials at Vegas and the networks.
I'm telling you, after last weekend, I thought I'd seen some horrendous ones, but after last weekend, I very much am of the opinion that it is rigged through the referees.
I feel bad that the outcome of an event like that can ruin my month or make my year, but that's where I'm at. So I'm just nervous. I just hope that the players get to decide the game on the field. That's all I'm praying for. So.
Yeah. Amen. A lot of people suddenly putting in Mr. C. Mr. C. He's not been paid yet, but he's planning on being here Friday. So I'm not certain what the questions are, but I hope that answers it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Zester, anything for you? When's your next? Did you do a?
I'll be here on Friday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be over there on the Crazy Kryptonaut.
How about you, Mike?
Hopefully, talking about good news.
As you're headed into the weekend before the birthday, you going to do your normal Friday?
I'm not planning on doing anything unless something happens. So it's my birthday. I'm just going to kind of kick back and sleep in and keep it at that for 4 or 5 days.
Good for you.
That's the plan.
And I don't know. I might do what my cat's doing.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like the idea of buying an RV for the RV and going around the country. There's a whole lot of the United States haven't seen.
I would love to do that with my children, like literally do a road trip across the country so they can see some of the cool things I've seen over the years and show me some of the cool things they've seen I haven't seen. I've never been to Rushmore. I've flown over the Grand Canyon.
No.
I haven't really been to the Grand Canyon. I still got to see the Great Wall of China. I still got to see the pyramids of Giza.
Yep.
Machu Picchu.
But those are things I would do over the years. You know, once a year, twice a year, once a quarter. Go do something interesting like that. So yeah.
Ooh, I could go get on a cruise ship for like 3 months, and nobody knows who I am. If there's a 3-month NDA or something, I could just do one of those cruises around the world.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea at all.
You could just buy a cruise ship and be the only guy on it. You could do that too.
Hey, Zester, what do you think about we just get one of those cruising explorer yachts and we all take off,
Yeah. I'd be just fine. One of those ones that does like 3 months around the Mediterranean, or you're just cruising around on a boat the whole time. But I don't know. I'm still of that opinion that I don't think we're going to want to be anywhere. I don't know. I don't think the world's going to be. Still think random weird things are going to be happening.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. I'm leaning more towards maybe renting something on a different part of the island or some island close by and do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I hear there's an island for sale off St. Thomas and St. John. Little Saint something.
Little Saint something island, yeah.
I saw like Denmark country that suddenly changed some laws. There's some country in the Central America area where they now have like 1,000-some islands that are up for sale because they changed some kind of law, and it's like
let's find out
island gold rush type deal. But we're talking islands in seas of mangroves. Like I don't know. It's not like an island in the sense of maybe like Castaway.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an island in the sense of no one can get to your house unless they own a boat.
Yeah, see if I can get like a big one off the coast of Panama, a big one off the coast, I don't know, but it needs to be warm. I'm really, really, really just done with this cold thing for now. Post RV, post med beds, post all of those things, I might change my mind over the occasional cold, but I doubt it. I'll have Captain Jeff after his sailing school take me, depending on what the first mate he finds while he's in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. I'm totally picking on him when I see him next. Guys, I'm calling it a night.
All right.
All right. Hey, love you, everybody. See y'all.